Hey everybody, welcome. It's Priestess Melissa here. Hey, I just wanted to get on for a few minutes and talk about the 4 Thieves vinegar. You guys, you've got to understand how powerful this is. First of all, we start with the apple cider vinegar, guys, organic. This has got so many beautiful, awesome nutrients that are drawn from the apple into the vinegar, guys. And the vinegar itself is so potent for helping to clean our bodies. Now, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory as to why I am so excited about the vinegar, right? So first of all, I was drawn to the apple cider vinegar through this book. You guys may have heard me mention it before. So this, first of all, is called Vermont Folk Medicine. Now this book was written back in the 1950s. Hi Rosemary, great to see you, babes. Thanks so much for joining, all of you that are listening tonight, guys. This is some very important information that I'm putting out to really help you to get some more back history and understanding that, first of all, folk medicine has been what we went to, what we, used to help heal our bodies all this time up until organized medicine was brought into play, okay? So, what has happened here with this book Dr. Jarvis put out back in the 1950s? He basically wrote this book to, first off, put the folk medicine, ingredients and the reasons, first of all, okay, so first of all, the ingredients, right? And the different concoctions, if you will, that they would come up with. But at the same time, now he went to medical school, even though he grew up 5th generation folk medicine, but he wanted to be able to understand when he came back home and he practiced, why did, even when he came back with all of this knowledge from the organized medicine aspect of things, people still really were more drawn to the folk medicine way of healing. So he ended up writing this book about the ingredients, and the 3 main ingredients in it are organic apple cider vinegar, raw organic honey or raw local honey, that's indigenous to the area where you live is the best to use. The other being crystal salt or a real salt. So, one thing to understand about the salt, that the table salt that most of us use and that we find pretty much anywhere, has been stripped of everything except for sodium and chloride. Now, this is very detrimental to our bodies because it can then cause that buildup, causing the high blood pressure and things of that nature that a lot of people experience, right? But if you take a pure salt, it actually contains 82 other trace minerals and elements besides those 2 basic components of salt that actually work with your body and give it almost all of the nutrients that it needs in a given day, which is amazing. So using those ingredients together is one of the things that I was really drawn to, and I wanted to understand even deeper. Like, yes, we know that we get amazing results by using these products, but why? So this is where my book comes in, and really where the back story of all of this comes in with this book. Now, what I wanted to read to you that I thought was very important, that you might be able to also appreciate, that I thought was really cool, was the process of what happens when our cells meet up with bacteria that tries to come into our body, right? What is that process that happens? It says, the taking in is referred to as hydration, the giving out as dehydration. Vermont folk medicine holds that bacteria needing moisture in which to maintain themselves gets it by taking moisture from the body cells. But if there is enough potassium in each body cell, it will draw moisture from the bacteria instead of the bacteria taking moisture from the body cells. Now that's amazing to understand in and of itself. So apple cider vinegar is a great source of potassium, but not just that, all of the properties of the apple that keep the doctor away, right? And the vinegar aspect helps to kill any bacteria that is not good for our body, basically. So it starts in your gut, guys. Now, I want to tell you some amazing things besides this vinegar that I've concocted, with the ingredients ingredients, first starting with the apple cider vinegar as the base, right? The organic apple cider vinegar. Now it's got some amazing probiotic components of itself that again help to kill any bacteria within your digestive tract, and then it moves out through your bloodstream into the rest of your body. And this is all happening at the cell level. So little by little, as you're doing this as a maintenance every day, you can do that with the apple cider vinegar and honey and water. I carry it around every day in a water bottle, a glass bottle, and I just sip on it whenever I want to have some of it, or right before, you know, I go to eat. And it really helps to set up my body for the food that I'm about to eat. And good fact to know too is that apple cider vinegar, the vinegar will actually kill any bacteria if you happen to eat something that could give you food poisoning by drinking it beforehand. So a great reason to just kind of keep it on board all the time, right? I want to tell you some amazing things though, that by mixing the apple cider vinegar with, and these are all organic ingredients that I use, guys. So we're talking about ginger, we're talking about garlic, we're talking about rosemary, thyme, lavender, sage. All of these things work together to help raise your immune system, to boost it. All right, guys? And then this is going to help you to be able to have that potassium on board and nutrients on board to help boost your immune system, right? So you're going to be able to help keep yourself at that level where you're going to be able to resist attack by disease on the body. That's amazing. That's exactly what folk medicine is set up for. And all of this has always been around for centuries, guys, millennia. You know, we're talking about Aboriginal times, you know, the settlers and things like that of ancient times. So going back to the roots and understanding also that all medicine and organized medicine is derived from a natural source, but then they add unnatural components which don't have a good result on our bodies. So if you want to boost your immune system, guys, I have a few more bottles left. I have some more that's going to be brewing, but you want to get this on board because my good friend Rosemary can attest that she was able to result in having very, very minimal complications as a result of coming out positive for COVID. In fact, it was almost like she didn't even have it. Guys, that's exactly what will happen. It's not to say that you can't catch COVID, you can't catch the flu, but you can actually keep yourself from even feeling any of the symptoms or, you know, manifesting any of them outwardly because you're able to take care of it before it has a chance to be able to do so. Hi, Leslie. Great to see you. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for all the love tonight. I love you too, Rosemary. I really appreciate you guys. And I just wanted to give you a little bit more of an understanding as to, you know, why this is so awesome and why I want to share it with you. And if you want some, I do ship in the US. If you're in the Phoenix area, I can set up to deliver, you know, meet up with you to deliver it. $30 a bottle, guys. This is a month's worth. 1 tablespoon a day. You mix it in a glass of water and drink it. I do it first thing in the morning. It gives you energy. I've had everything from A1C levels down. This lady had some psoriasis on her face that I work at the hospital with. It's already going away, guys. She is so excited about that. And I mean, I have people that live in Canada, that live in the Netherlands, that only wish that I could ship this to them, that I could get this to them. But you have the ability to if you live in the United States. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will be putting up a website soon, but for right now, you'll have to DM me. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. And cheers to your health. Your health is your wealth. So invest wisely. Bye.